Hello everyone and welcome to our Game Week 8 prediction video. You can see the scores over on the left hand side. I had a stonking week last time. I managed to reel them in, yeah. Just the 3 points. I have vetted it as well. Every week now I get people to vet that I put the scores in properly after Game Week 6 gate. But yeah, Lee's not that far behind. One big week for Lee could bring him in. And Shearer, look, 6 points. And he's over 100.
Well done, Shearer.
What a guy. What a guy. Thanks for playing, Shearer. So, yes, we are into... we're no longer watching international football and being bored by that. We're back into the good stuff. And we start with the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Always tricky. And it involves your boys, Nottingham Forest against Chelsea. Do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Go on. You start us off.
The early game of Saturday always froze up. The odd surprise, doesn't it?
Please don't be the first team for Nuno to win against.
Oh no, that's why I'm.
I want to keep
not Nuno.
I want to keep the banter.
Ange.
Sorry, Ange. I want to keep the banter going.
I so hope it ain't us. I'm not quite sure injury wise. I know Palmer's not fit. He's out until November. I think his first game back will be Spurs.
Okay.
Defensively, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that still.
Fofana surely will be back.
Chalobah's back.
Yeah.
I heard rumours that Tosin might be back, which would be brilliant.
Starting to sound like Dan's LMA team, this, with all these injuries.
Injury list longer than the actual squad list. I am going to go 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is an interesting one, this one, because international break, it's given Ange a little bit of an opportunity to work with the players a bit more. I'm just... When I watch them play, I don't see, like when you get new managers coming in and you see like little clip or little snippets of like, okay, I can see what he's trying to do. I can see the way they're trying to play. At the moment, it just doesn't feel like Forest players are responding to Ange at all, and I fear that this could be another painful one. I think if Chelsea, bearing in mind the fans are already all over Ange, if Chelsea score early in this game and get on top, it's going to be a long day for Ange and those Nottingham Forest players. I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1.
Yeah, I think
because they relied so heavily on Chris Wood last season for goals, and he's gone right off the boil. He missed some shocking
that left-footed one.
Yeah.
Was it in the last game?
Buries them last season.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't think, even as good as Elliot Anderson is, and how well he's been playing for England, they just don't seem to have much of a goal threat at the moment.
No.
So I do worry for them. I don't necessarily think it's going to happen after this game, unless Chelsea absolutely shit on them, like beating 5-0 or something. Mm-hmm. But I think that this could be one of maybe the last 2 or 3 nails for Ange.
Yeah.
One more loss after the Chelsea game is probably not one they're looking at thinking we're going to win. But if you beat them heavily and badly, and Forest perform badly, there's half a chance that it could be...
Starting to put them nails in his coffin.
Absolutely, yeah. Brighton against Newcastle. Tricky one to call, this one, because I'm pretty
Brighton
sure...
games always are tough to call, aren't
they? And I'm pretty sure Brighton have had some good games against Newcastle in recent years. I'm sure Shearer can let us know if that is the case. I think Newcastle are in a good moment as things stand. Voltamado's come in and he's doing really, really well. Gordon's found some form as well. But Brighton are such a funny team.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I'm going to go for a narrow Newcastle win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Newcastle win.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I think Brighton score. I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, I can see that happening. I mean, Newcastle's defence is very, very good, but Brighton have got this knack of just finding, especially at home, they seem to sort of build up a head of steam, and Danny Welbeck maybe getting on the action if he's not if he's not injured. I don't know if he's injured or not. Burnley against Leeds.
This could be a very dull game.
It could be a very dull game, but it's also a very important one. Not suggesting this is anything like a relegation 6-point or anything silly like that, but both of these teams would have been looking at these sorts of fixtures. Yeah. Thinking if we can get 3 points out of this and pick up 3 points in a few others, it's going to give us a big lift and a really big hopefully a buffer. Leeds have obviously already had a good start of the season. Burnley not so much, but yeah.
I'm going to go 1-0 Burnley.
You think a home win for this one?
Yeah.
I mean, Burnley did beat Sunderland, didn't they? I think that's their only win this season so far.
Leeds just don't seem as good away from home.
Yeah, I think their home form is going to be very key this season for Leeds. I'm going to go 1-1
1-1, yeah.
for this one. I don't think it'll be one for the purists, but I can see them cancelling each other out a little bit on this one.
Next game could be good.
Leeds.
No, Crystal Palace Bournemouth. The next game.
Sorry, I thought. Okay.
No, Leeds.
Yeah, Crystal Palace Bournemouth. Yes, I agree. This one could be a outside of the Liverpool Man United game being the obvious one that everyone's going to be looking at. That one could actually be quite fucking dull, but actually the Crystal Palace Bournemouth one might be the wolf in sheep's clothing for this weekend. I think this one could be really, really good. Both teams in great nick. Palace, was it 17 games?
18 now, isn't it?
Is it 18? It came to an end, didn't it? Because they lost to.
Yes, sorry, no, that would have been 18.
It would have been 18.
Yeah.
Who was it they lost to? It was 2 weeks ago now. Where's my spreadsheet?
It wasn't Wolves, was it? Was it Wolves?
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Because they were winning, weren't they? And then they...
Everton.
Yes.
Last minute goal, wasn't it? Grealish, where they sort of like scrambled it over the line. Yeah, I mean, Bournemouth have been absolutely outstanding this season. Do we anticipate lots of goals, or do we anticipate sort of cancelling each other out?
I see goals in this.
Yeah, me too.
I think this could be quite a entertaining game.
I kind of fancy Bournemouth.
I do.
I just they're just so good at the moment. I mean, I don't know where they are in the league right now. I know they briefly went second, I think, at one point last weekend before last. 3-2 Bournemouth.
Oh, I was going to say that.
I think there's going to be loads of goals in this game.
Yeah, I see Palace scoring. I think I'm going to have to go the same. That's what I had in my head. I'm going to go 3-2 Bournemouth as well.
But I think it could go either way. Like, I think Semenyo's in such good nick.
Yeah. Mateta's always a threat.
Yeah, Ismail Assar as well. So, yeah, this one, depending on where I am on that Saturday, because I know we've not got a match this weekend for Valley, maybe I'll see if I can get myself a stream of the old Palace-Bournemouth game, depending on what the missus has got planned. Man City against Everton. Man City I just don't know what to think about them, because in that game against who were they playing that weekend? It was Brentford, wasn't it? Yeah, went 1-0 up against Brentford early doors. I triple captain Haaland for the FPL.
Scores in what?
Scores in like 7 minutes. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm going to get a fucking hatful here. And then they did nothing for the rest of the game. And actually, in the end,
lucky maybe to take the 3 points.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, they were reasonably comfortable for a decent chunk of the game, but they certainly never looked like scoring again. Not really. I know Kelleher made 1 or 2 very good saves, but I just can't work them out. They've lost the ruthlessness that we've seen in other seasons, where they'll just kill teams off.
They used to have that fear factor. I don't feel like they've got that anymore.
No, but in that game against Brentford, those first sort of 20 minutes when they were really on top, in seasons gone by, they're 3-0 up at the end of that 20 minutes. But now, if they're only scoring 1, they're leaving themselves vulnerable and open, as we've seen already this season. So, yeah, what do you think, Man City, Everton?
It's me, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Everton are hard to beat. I just don't see them scoring many goals.
Away from home, I think they're going to be even more ultra defensive than they might otherwise be at home.
I'm going to go 3-1 Man City.
And of course, Grealish won't be able to play either.
No, he can't play against
his parent club. Yeah, I'm going to go for a home win. You say 3-1?
3-1, yeah.
I'm going to go for a home win as well. I'm going to go 2-0. I don't think I don't. As much as City love conceding goals,
I was going to say it's not so much that I feel Everton are going to have someone who can score goals. I feel like Man City are going to gift them a goal,
possibly,
because they gift goals.
Yes, yeah, I know what you mean. With Grealish not there, they're going to be very reliant on Light and Jai, because Beto looks tragic for me.
I think he's back from suspension as well, isn't he?
Who? For Everton?
Yeah, he picked up all the cards already.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall.
Dewsbury Hall. He's back and he's been in good form. He's played well for him so far this season.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Okay, Sunderland against Wolves, another sort of similar game to Burnley-Leeds, where the outcome of this game isn't going to dictate either team's season, but it will go a long way to helping them build confidence and push away. Sunderland have obviously had a very good start. Wolves, the only side in the league yet to win a game. They've come close on a couple of occasions recently, so they are showing signs of life, but have yet to get over the line and get 3 points. Can they do it here?
It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it is, sorry. I'm saying no. I think Sunderland at home are an animal. at the moment. I think they've just got the crowd behind them. They're in good nick, and Wolves. It's one of those situations where the longer you go without a win, the harder it is to find one, the harder it is to close a game out. And I think that if Sunderland score first, I think the Wolves' heads might drop. Excuse me, Wolves have gone ahead against like Spurs and Brighton and weren't able to hang on. I think if it goes the other way and Sunderland score first, I think Wolves, I don't see them getting back into it. So I'm going to go for a... Do I see Wolves scoring?
Strand Larson back.
No, I don't think so, not yet. I think he's going to need a game or two to get back in the groove, so I'm going to go 2-0 Sunderland.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-1. I do think they'll score.
What, 2-1 Sunderland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I think Wolves are... I mean, the longer they go without a win, the better it is for West Ham, because we're their closest neighbours at the moment in the league. Right, London derby time. Fulham against Arsenal.
I think Arsenal have too much for Fulham. Fulham, another odd team, aren't they?
Yeah, Arsenal at the moment are looking like... I mean, they do this and have done this in the last couple of seasons where they'll have these runs where you think it's championship form. They're finding ways to win games, that Newcastle game being the classic example.
They're favourites with the bookies to win the Champions League and the Premier League.
Champions League's a stretch.
Yeah.
Premier League, I can understand why they're current favourites for sure, but Champions League is a stretch.
It's wild.
With teams like...
Never won it.
No, never won it in their lives. PSG...
Shit the bed every time they're in it.
So, I think that they're in the conversation.
They're
sure,
going to be in the
you want them to be in the
semi-finals.
semi-finals.
Finals, probably the semi-finals.
Yeah, absolute minimum. But to put them favourites, I think is a real stretch. But Arsenal are doing it again, right? They're showing good form. They're showing good nick. They're showing the sort of traits that a championship winning team need. But they've done that in the previous seasons, and then they've run out of steam, but they give away silly points and silly games. I've got a horrible feeling this might be one of them.
I think Arsenal win this comfortably.
You think?
Yeah. Do you know what? With Odegaard out, I feel they're a better team without Odegaard.
Well, it's almost like they're trying to force him back in every time he comes back from injury. And they have got more quality now. Zubimendi.
As they can go in that 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay. I might change my mind, actually. Do I see an upset here? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go for another narrow Arsenal win, then I'm going to go 2-1.
Now he's changed his mind, people lump on Fulham.
Now you say that with the sort of players they've got, I think they will get themselves over the line. I do think there is a banana skin coming up for Arsenal. Just the way they're sort of leaving it late. You can't keep leaving games late. They need to have a couple of performances where they dominate teams and batter them.
Still not quite sure about Gyökeres either.
No, I'm completely... I mean, I bought him on LMA Manager and he was dog shit on there, so it's taken him like 12 games to score. So, as we all know, LMA Manager is the fountain of all knowledge for this sort of stuff. So, yeah, he needs to start firing. He's working... He's like a Nicholas Jackson at the moment. He's working hard. He's doing what he can. The quality and the end product is not there at the moment.
Did you see his miss for Bayern Munich the other week?
Who?
Nicholas Jackson.
Yes, when he went clean through. Yeah, it's good to see he hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Moving on then. I did say a score, didn't I? I said 2-1 Arsenal, didn't I?
Yeah.
Tottenham against Aston Villa. This one could be quite a good game. Villa have just shown signs of coming back to life. Tottenham are another sort of coin toss team, aren't they? You don't know what you're going to get from them. I think this one... I fancy Aston Villa in this one. I don't know. Tottenham in the last couple of games have not been at it at all.
No.
Who was it they played last
Leeds.
time out? Leeds, yeah. They got over the line, but not very convincingly. Barely. So, and Aston Villa seeming like they've just come back to life a little bit. They've had a couple of good results in Europe. I'm going to go for an away win here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Aston Villa victory.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. I can see Villa winning this, but I just feel Villa have been... I know they've been better recently, but they've still not been anywhere near their standards that they have been the past seasons.
Yeah.
And Spurs are just Spurs. So, yeah, I'm going to go 1-1.
Okay. Okay, and then sort of the headline fixture of the weekend, Liverpool against Manchester United.
8-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, and that'll put pay to Dan turning up next Monday as well. I don't know with this one because for the first time this fixture, Liverpool are not coming into this, and at least I don't think they are being expected to run away with it like they would normally do. And that's not because Man United are playing well; that's because Liverpool are playing very badly. Mm-hmm. I still think Liverpool get over the line.
Man United have a tendency to turn up in these sort of fixtures as well, don't they? If it was out of nowhere, like
what, even away from home, do you think?
They just find a performance sometimes, don't they? When they're not expected to.
Well, they found a performance last time and smashed Sunderland 2-0. I think it's you, isn't it, for this one?
Yes.
Tricky one, this one.
It is. This one is hard.
If there's ever a game that Salah comes back into form, knowing Dan's luck, it'll be this one.
See how bad Isak was for Sweden the other night as well.
Yeah, they let me down.
First touch was horrific.
I had them in my
Prime Lukaku.
Who was it they were playing? Could be 2-0 into Switzerland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could be 2-0.
They were terrible. I think Liverpool win this. Is it going to be a tight one? I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay. I'm struggling with this one because with the quality on display, I've got more faith in Liverpool suddenly finding cohesion than I do United.
They've got more chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Do I feel like Liverpool are going to suddenly click though? That's the thing. They've not shown too many signs of it suddenly clicking. I'm going to be different. I'm going to say this game is going to finish.
It's definitely going to finish.
It is going to finish. I'm going to say it's going to finish 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Entertaining
game.
Or just 4 mistakes.
I'm not convinced with either team. This is the thing. So I think that it's either going to be a case of that it will be like 0-0 because both teams will be shit, or it could be that both teams turn up and it becomes a bit of a sort of slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker, eh?
You know that word for a while, okay. Van Dijk, not convinced at the moment.
No, he's been poor this season.
He's been poor.
Salah, been awful.
Salah's been awful.
Non-existent.
But I think, depending on what is Ekitike back for this one?
Yeah, he came on in the Chelsea game, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes, it was ages ago he got banned, wasn't it? So, yeah, I can see both teams getting goals, but I think that the quality of the game is probably not going to be... It's not going to make this one a classic between these two teams, that's for sure. And then finally, next Monday night, we will be doing another watch-along for this. I'm not planning on doing a watch-along for every West Ham game, but they keep putting us on Monday. West Ham Brentford. A very, very important game for West Ham. That is for damn sure. Do you know what? I'm not going to go as far to say it's a must-win, but it's a must-win. Because not only, from our predicament and the way we've been playing, but Brentford, the way they play football at the moment... I
think they're going to cause you a lot of trouble.
They are going to cause us trouble.
Long throws, long punts into the box. I think they're going to cause you a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I can see it's been a long game for you.
I can.
I think it's going to be a hard watch for both teams. I don't think it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be much quality.
If you're doing the watch along with me next Monday, bring plenty of these.
Yeah, I'll bring a crate. And some Valium or something.
I think the key for West Ham is how good we can be on the break. If we can get Bowen and Somerville running at them, I think we'll cause them big problems. Really interested to see what he does with the striking situation. Apparently Fulkrug's injured again. Apparently he's done a slight muscle tear so he's out for a few weeks. So does he start? Does he start Callum Wilson? Who he hasn't played yet under Nuno, or does he start the young Callum Marshall? So that's going to be very interesting. I hope he doesn't put Bowen up front and then put somebody out on the wing. I hope he doesn't do that. But I've got a nasty feeling he might. As far as predictions go, I do think this is going to be tight. I think it's going to be very cagey. I'm going to go for a change. I'm going to go with my heart rather than my head, and I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1 West Ham win. Please agree with me.
I'm going to go 0-0.
You think so? Yeah. I can see it. I can see it.
I'm going to go 0-0. I feel Brentford are going to cause you a lot of trouble, but You seemed to deal with it a bit better last time out, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't concede a corner against Arsenal,
No.
so that's definitely a positive
I
step.
don't know. I can make a case for pretty much any result for this game, I think. But I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to go 0-0.
Yeah, okay.
Be typical for a watch-along, really.
Yes, although you say that, I mean, we probably
The
got
Chelsea
more...
game was good.
Well, from a neutral perspective, I'm sure it was, or from anybody other than West Ham fans. I think we had more goals in that game than we've had in all the other watch-alongs put together.
Yeah.
So, yes, we'll be back for that one next Monday. So keep an eye out for the links for that here on YouTube. That's going to do us then for this week. Obviously, it's a quieter week with not as much to talk about, not as much going on. Hopefully, normal service will be resumed next week. Yeah, nothing else to really say. LMA Manager will be out this week as well. Don't forget to hype up the videos as well. Thank you to everybody who's been doing that. We have been seeing them come through. So thank you very much for everybody who's been doing that. And otherwise, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll see you all next time.
See you later.